first match is done, and RCB has been done the unthinkable, and they have won a match, the opening match of IPL 2025, that is IPL 18, and number 18 has struck again. To talk about the match, RCB won the toss and they selected to bowl first, and then KKR started off quite shakily because Quinton de Kock fell short after being dropped in the previous ball by Surya Sharma, who was returning some favors to KKR for the last franchise, his last franchise. So yeah, that was how the match started, and then obviously Ajinkya Rahane did the usual thing which he did for CSK and now for KKR, where he started off brilliantly and got those amazing quick fire 50. He got to his 51 in 25 balls,
Yeah.
and he was playing much faster than even more than a Sulin Narayan for that matter in that partnership that is between Ajinkya and Nareen was going good, but after Nareen got out, the innings never just picked up. The middle order failed completely. The 24.75 crore of Venkatesh Iyer had a lot of pressure to prove himself, but he fell cheaply as well. Ankush Raghuvanshi did show some promise, and he put up a fight, but it was not enough. And KKR, which was looking to a total of around 220, 225 easily when Rahane and Sunil Nareen were batting, they fell short to a mere 175. Even not that, they just couldn't cross 180 as well. So it was never going to be enough. RCB did chase it very easily with the amazing start which was given by Phil Salt and Virat Kohli. They played with a good healthy strike rate. It was 180 odd strike rate by Phil Salt and 160 odd strike rate by Virat Kohli, and then obviously the Patidar show where he showcased how good of a batter he can be, and he scored with more than 200 strike rate there.
Yeah.
So that was quite an easy win for them. As was it unexpected for you, Jinansh, or do you think that RCB was the better side on even on the paper for today's match?
No, I mean, I really didn't think that RCB will win, rather
Mm,
win, I mean, win so convincingly as well. Like
mm,
they won so convincingly with
yeah,
almost 4 overs to spare. And,
yeah,
the kind of start that Phil Salt provided, considering his form in the Champions Trophy and in the
mm,
T20 internationals as well, which
mm,
they played against India in India itself. Considering all of that, I didn't think that Phil Salt had the power or to play that way. The problem mainly I think was the middle order batting by
mm,
KKR. Russell, like your big guns like Russell, Venkatesh Iyer, 24.75 crores, as you said.
Rinku Singh.
Rinku Singh again, like everything. Like people will say that he can't bat at this, he can't bat at the other way. I mean, slow down the order, but that doesn't matter. Like Angrish Raghuvanshi, like look at the kind of innings Angrish Raghuvanshi played today.
Yeah.
Like 30 runs in like 15 balls itself he was at. And
Mm,
then he played a few dot balls, which
mm,
might have reduced his strike rate, but his initial strike rate he was playing at a nice strike rate. Even Ajinkya Rahane for that matter, even Narayan after Rahane was hitting away, even Narayan was picking up and stepping up and hitting those runs.
yeah.
Rinku Singh, like the kind of shot he played, I mean, he needs to understand how he needs to play against spin. The ball
Mm,
wasn't turning much. It was nothing of that sort. The ball which actually was really good was against
mm,
Andre Russell. The way Suresh Sharma, took that wicket, like the
mm,
googly which came in, that was a good ball to get out on, but not on like the way Rinku Singh got out. That
yeah.
he needs to step up, and probably like if he continues playing this way, he'll
Mm,
probably miss out on the T20 World Cup again. I mean, the T20 World Cup squad again next year. I mean, the KKR batting lineup needs to step up.
mm.
You can't have your young guns and your gold, the way it was branded, like the gold, your golden
Yeah.
generation players.
Coordination.
Yeah,
Yes.
so the golden generation players to always step up. You need the young players also now to step up, and a player like Rinku Singh, who's so experienced, needs to really step up now and bring up his A game.
Yeah. So the man of the match was handed over to Krunal Pandya, the elder of the Pandya brothers. Do you think, as we were talking about after the match as well, that you think he's a very smart bowler, not if like the other left-arm bowlers which India has in Akshar Patel and Jadeja. He's also not a big turner of the ball, but he's very smart bowler. As you saw, he got out Venkatesh Iyer because he was batting without a helmet. then he bowled a
Mhm.
quick bouncer to him, and then even before the bowler could complete his follow through, you could see Venkatesh Iyer calling for the helmet, and in the next ball, that hesitation to go forward or back was there, and then he got out. He wasn't sure if he was going to bowl a short one or he was going to bowl a quick one, because he
Yeah.
bowled a good length delivery, and Venkatesh Iyer was still in that mindset where the ball had gone past his head without a helmet.
Mhm.
So yeah, do you think he's a very smart bowler, Krunal?
Yeah, I mean he's a cheeky bowler, like as Sunil Gavaskar says, like cheeky bowler. He's a
Yeah.
cheeky bowler, and he's actually a really smart bowler as well. Like the
Mm,
amount of experience he has got, like playing in the
mm,
IPL right from Mumbai Indians. He has even
mm,
captained Baroda in the SMAT as well. So
yeah.
obviously he is a really smart bowler. But I don't think like today, yes, he took those three amazing wickets, which actually turned the game in favor of RCB, because
Yeah. Yeah.
RCB at one stage, even after losing that early wicket of Quinton de Kock and just scoring 13 runs in the first 4 overs, by the
Mm,
end of 10 overs, like they were at around 94, 95 runs
yeah.
at the
Yeah.
loss of one wicket. So they had RCB, I mean, KKR were again at the driver's seat in that, I mean, and they were
Mm,
steering the game. But then
mm,
bringing in Krunal Pandya to again straight away when Venkatesh Iyer was there, like bringing in Krunal Pandya straight away. That
mm,
one was a very good move by the captain Patidar,
yeah.
and credit to the captaincy as well. The way he captained, he didn't think much about the weight he's carrying off. Obviously, when you have got big players like Virat Kohli in your team, you get those learning opportunities, yes, but you have that weight also to carry on. That you will be captaining a player like Virat. So so to have that open mind to have captain. I mean, you need to credit the captaincy as well in this part.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
overall, yes, Krunal Pandya is actually a very good bowler, but I
Mm,
don't think he'll be at the same flair at the home pitches at Chinnaswamy,
yeah.
because the
Yeah.
ground being so small,
Yeah.
he may get smacked around.
Mm,
So he
mm,
needs to really bring up his A game, and we'll be able to see much further in the tournament. We'll be able to see how he actually performs. But
mm.
top stuff today from him.
Top stuff, top stuff. Literally, I mean, the way he controlled the narrative of the game by picking those three wickets of the top middle order of KKR was amazing. But let's talk about Varun Chakravarti. As we were discussing that, you asked me that question that is he been exposed, and because of him playing a lot of international cricket now, the T20 internationals, the Champions Trophy as well. Has the team analyzed him well, and has he been exposed, or his all the tricks have been, most of his tricks, not all of his tricks, but most of his tricks are now being read very well by the international players?
See, it will be very early to say, because even with RCB's win as well, I mean, I don't think that they'll be getting into the players even after winning this match. It's
Yeah.
not like that. But
Mm,
even with Varun Chakravarti also the same. I At the back of my mind, I thought that he might have been exposed, but again today Ajinkya Rahane as well. Like we saw how Rohit Sharma
yeah.
utilized
Yeah.
a Varun Chakravarti during it's inside the power play itself.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like when Travis Head was there, or when anyone was there, like Varun Chakravarti was bought in. No
Mm,
doubt against Travis Head, he was bought in a bit later on, but he didn't do the same thing against New Zealand in the final. He straight away bought Varun
mm,
Chakravarti inside
yeah.
the power play and made him ball to the opening bowlers like Tom Latham, and he took their wicket as well. The trick was actually missed. I think the trick was actually missed by Ajinkya Rahane. Ajinkya
Mm,
Rahane should have bowled Varun Chakravarti inside the power play. If you remember on the phone
mm,
also, I was telling you
mm,
that
yeah.
that if Virat Kohli is coming, like he obviously is going to open. If Virat Kohli is on strike straight away, I I as a captain would want Varun Chakravarti to straight away ball to him.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's what should have happened. You should have
Mm,
bought in Varun Chakravarti early on. You should have bought in your Sunil Narayan early. So those kind of things were, I mean, a lot of captaincy blunders were there. So that's why
mm,
I wouldn't say that Varun Chakravarti has been exposed. Yes, he might be red now. Not denying
mm,
that people might have analyzed him now, because he had got the eyes on him
mm,
ever
mm,
since the England ODI series.
mm,
Ever since the T20 internationals ended against England, the kind of performance he showed, he was bought into the ODI squad as well. again in a Champions Trophy. So he
Yeah.
has been focused a lot on Varun Chakravarti. There has been a lot of focus on how to play him, but
Mm.
they should have, like, this thing would have been avoided if both Sunil Narayan and your Varun Chakravarti were bought in the power play itself. If they would have been bought in the power play, things would have been a slightly different thing. Obviously, the
Yeah.
batting was also some part.
Yes, quite nicely put up, because we all know that the lethalness of a Varun Chakravarti is when the batsman is charging at him or taking those
Yeah.
risks, and the maximum possibility or probability of a batter taking risks is in the power play. So to get him in the power play is more effective, as to say, because when the batsman is trying to read him, when they are looking for gaps, it might be easy for them to do so. And Indian players who read spin well, that is Virat Kohli, even Rajat Patidar for that matter. So yeah, they did play him well. So moving on to the impact of the match, I would get your attention on Venkatesh Iyer. As we all know that he was coming with a baggage of 24.75 crores. This has previously happened with a player of that caliber of Ishan Kishan as well. Someone like Mitchell Stark as well, when he was carrying those 24 crores of baggage on himself, when he was picked for KKR, did not have a great season, but did pay back in the final. Well, he performed well, but what happens is, and what I feel is the standout, what Virat Kohli and Rohit Sharma or MS Dhoni do is, even with the kind of baggage and hopes which people have around them, the kind of aura they carry with themselves, they channelize that very well. And however amount of money is revolving around them, the greats like Virat Kohli, even a Sachin Tendulkar, MS Dhoni, and these players are great because they channelize that hope and the amount of money factor which is around them
Yeah.
into performances. And these players who are coming up the ranks now, which is even an Ishan Kishan or a Venkatesh Iyer for now, it'll be Rishabh Pant, it'll be the spotlight on him, how he justifies his prize money there of 27 crores. So that makes these players of the caliber of Rohit Sharma, Virat Kohli, MS Dhoni stand out. That the way they channelize their worth and prove it that they are worth of whatever they have been paid for. So that is the difference I feel when you talk about
No, but
goats.
one more thing, like when KKR have paid Venkatesh Iyer 24.75 crore, it's not mainly for his batting. Obviously,
Yeah,
major
yeah,
proportion will be for his batting,
yeah,
like around
yeah.
80%. But
Mm.
20% you will use him as a bowler. Why wasn't he introduced
True,
in the
true.
game as a
Yes.
bowler as well? Like he was not
Yeah.
even given one over. Like
Mm.
we should actually talk about Ajinkya Rahane's captaincy as well in this match.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
yeah.
all the his field placements and everything of that sort were really disappointing. Like how we criticized, bringing back to Rohit Sharma, sorry, but how we
Yeah,
criticize Rohit Sharma as well, for his captaincy, whether it's in
yeah.
the WTC final or whether
Yeah,
it is in the BGT as well,
yeah.
the field setup which he used
Mm.
to bring in.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
today, like shades of those captaincies could be seen in Ajinkya Rahane as well,
Yes.
wherein he was not really proactive in setting up the field.
Mm.
He, I'm not saying 175 was an was
Below
a
pass.
yeah, it was a below par score. Yes, it was a below par score. They were
Mm.
short of 30-35 runs, but
Yeah.
that's where you stand out from
Mm.
a Rajat Patidar.
Mm.
I mean, you
Mm.
bring in, this is the third franchise you're captaining now. You have
Yeah.
captained Rajasthan Royals, RPS, Rising
Mm.
Senior Super Giants, and then now KKR.
Yes.
Yeah, and he's the only player to cap franchise. I think I read in Crick Buzz that he's the only player to captain three different franchises.
Mm.
So
Mm.
when you bring that aura, of that captaincy, that when you're highly regarded as a captain, as a good
Mm.
captain, he needs to show that on the field as well.
Mm.
Bringing Varun Chakravarti, I think the fifth over of the innings he bowled just before the power play ending, bringing
Yeah.
Varun Chakravarti in over there at the fifth
Mm.
over, instead of that he should have bought him at the third over. Then Sunil
Mm.
Narayan comes straight at 10 overs, after 10
Mm.
overs.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
these kind of things, I mean, it's not expected from him when you have got two quality bowlers, quality
Mm.
spinners in your side,
Yeah.
who have one is a champ, who's a World Cup winning or a champion, trophy winning player.
Yeah.
The other one has won IPL, has won in
Several
I think
trophies.
he
Yes.
has won all the 3 seasons with KKR.
Yeah.
He
Yeah.
has won in he has played a lot of other franchise cricket as well. You have
Mm.
that got that kind of bowlers in your
And the miss of Heinrich Nokia, even in the
yeah,
Nokia
yeah.
in
I
the
mean, I don't know
selection.
what did he see in the Spencer Johnson. Why
Yeah.
he was not even part of our playing 11 also. He was,
Mm.
I think, he was not even an impact substitute also in any of
No.
Spencer
No.
Johnson. He has only played BBL. He has only played whatever other leagues he might have played. That's
Yeah.
all he has played. And then you bring him. I mean, he might have got a very good international debut and all of that. Yes, he might have taken, but
Mm.
I don't think like he should have been played ahead of Nokia. Nokia should
Mm.
have been any day ahead, and he
Yeah.
should have been playing like he's a quick seamer. He
Yes.
bowls those quicks very nicely, effectively, and that would have been really helpful in these conditions. We have
Mm.
seen captains defending low scores
Yes.
before, and this could have. I'm not saying this could have not been defended. It could have been chased also, but the kind of win RCB got,
Mm.
like it was a very convincing,
Convincing. Yeah. Yeah.
like in 16 overs, wrapping up the game, like and at the both of these teams at the end of 10 overs were at the
Exact
same
same.
score
Yeah.
line as well.
Yeah.
So there was nothing new which RCB also did. It was just a low score which they had to which they had to go. And Kohli being Kohli, we know how he chases.
Yes.
We saw the way he was playing. One
Mm.
thing I would say about Kohli that this was he was scoring at such a high rate.
Yeah.
But if
One.
one wicket falls down, again his strike rate comes down. He
Yeah,
played
but
a
because
very
he
good
was
innings.
not, I mean, I think after the wicket was fallen down, I think Rajat Patidar played most of the balls. Before that, Devdutt
It was
Patikal played all the 10 balls. So I
yeah,
think he was kept away from the strike as well. So
yeah. That's
probably that makes your rhythm a bit slower.
yes.
I wouldn't consider him playing slow at that time, but I would just say your rhythm was broken because once, as you saw the match, once Phil Salt and him were going, they were going the exactly same rate most of it. But
Yeah.
after Fizdal got out, he did not get that much of a strike as well, and
Hmm.
even the runs were not in that plenty that he needed to do something extraordinary to chase it down because there were not many runs left also.
Six per over only the
Yeah,
required rate
so
had come
yeah,
down.
and Rajat Patidar being there, he was smacking the bowlers all around the park, so it's fine. I mean, this kind of an innings was not needed as well, but he played well, I think.
No, no,
Uh,
he played no, nothing taking away from Kohli as well. I
yeah,
mean, he played a very good knock, a very
yes,
calculated. The sixes which he was hitting against spinners,
sure,
like I
yeah,
mean, I really loved those. Like, and he was mainly hitting in the V, so that
yeah,
gives you much more confidence even for the future
yeah,
of him playing white ball as well. That he is
hmm,
able to hit those shots. The
yeah,
problem now will come when the turning tracks, that's where he'll be tested much in
yeah,
Chepauk, where you
yeah.
have very good that will be a testing conditions, but I don't think it'll be a lot of problem. Like Virat Kohli in IPL, we saw him last year also, like 700 runs odd he scored.
Mm. Yeah.
He doesn't play that well in the T20 ice, but
Mm.
that doesn't
Yeah.
matter. He has retired now. That I mean, in IPL, is a different beast. Like you can expect him to play, not his team, but him to play well. But yeah, it was a disappointing performance by KKR in the end.
Yeah. Definitely. They have definitely many things to think upon, and what about mainly about their team combination, middle order batting or lower middle order batting, and also the bowling department as
Do
well.
you
So
think? Do you think Ajinkya Rahane should promote himself as the opener
I
and
in my
just
playing 11
bring?
I always said that it should be Ajinkya Rahane and Sunil
Yeah,
Narine
and
in the
Sunil Narayan
open,
should go
and
open.
you can get anyone like Gurbaz or Decock at number 3, whatever you
Yeah,
want.
you can get anyone of that sort, and
Yeah,
you can
so
even make
that was
Rinku
my
Singh. If you
yeah.
want, you can even make Rinku Singh play up the order.
Probably that is far fetched, but if you have some foreign players who have that experience to play at the top, you can make use of them. Today, mostly Rane almost opened because only 1 over he didn't play. So
Yeah,
you saw how
and oh,
amazing he
he
was at
played
the top.
like him as a player, like and
Yeah,
especially that he's carrying the same
yeah,
thing from 2024 because of SMAT mainly.
sure, yeah, yeah. But he was not the captain of Mumbai in SMAT, so we could see that in his captaincy skills that how he was lacking captaincy in T20 format, I would say, not the longer format, but at least the T20 format, because the things change quite quickly here. You have to be very proactive on what you need to do. So that's why the captaincy was a bit on the lazier side, I would say. But yeah, KKR needs to catch up a lot, and RCB is playing well. But let's see how they do in with the stronger teams, which are playing tomorrow. The four strong teams which are playing tomorrow, that is RR, SRH is the first match, and it is the El Clásico, Mumbai versus Chennai in the afternoon. So, what do you think about that? What do you expect?
Players to look out for will be from batters. It will be Tilak Verma, Rohit Sharma,
Mm,
two players.
mm.
To some extent, Ryan Trickleton as well.
Okay.
But the main focus will be around the bowlers, because
Mm.
that those are the people who will actually make you, win you matches. So
Right.
for CSK side, I feel if Noor Ahmed is playing Noor Ahmed, yeah, it'll be the bowlers would be, in my case, would be Mujib and Trent Bolt. So
Okay.
Karan Sharma and Trent
Current
Bolt.
Sharma and Trent Bolt. Okay. Yeah,
These
fair
two
enough.
bowlers.
Trent Bolt doesn't need a pitch to perform well, and obviously Karan Sharma is a spinner, and we are playing in Chepauk, so might be a good matchup there. What about the first match? SRH and RR, what do you think are the players to look out for?
SRH, like any one of their batters, all of our firepower. Travis
Mm.
Head. Then you have got Abhishek Sharma.
Ishan Kishan.
Yeah, Ishan Kishan. You have got Kamindu Mendes also, who plays well.
Yeah.
You got so, but overall, I would say the bowlers, from the bowlers. I mean, I'll just go for the bowlers over here because
Mm.
any one of the batters would perform well. For the
Yeah.
bowlers, I feel, yeah, for the bowlers, I feel it'll be Adam Zampa who'll be
Mm.
the difference between the two.
Yeah.
And
Mm.
for RR, Rajasthan, Rajasthan Akash Madhwal would be the
Mm.
difference. And
Right.
in their batting, probably, like, if I would want to see a Riyan Parag or a Dhruv Jurel, one of them to fire up and
True.
play well.
So yeah, I am also looking forward to the captaincy of Riyan Parag, how he goes about with that, because added responsibility to captain the side for at least 3 matches, if not more.
Yeah.
So if he proves as a good captain, you can see him captaining more often in these leagues in IPL, and obviously RR has been kind to him for like, and they have been retaining him for a while. So if they are looking for a captain beyond Sanju Samson and Riyan Parag proves his captaincy skills, then definitely he can look out for a career as a captain as well. But yeah, my players to look out for would be someone like a Riyan Parag and someone like Sandeep Sharma in the bowling department. I feel he's a very sticky bowler. He picks up those wickets when needed. And from the batting side, obviously, I would look out for someone like a Yashasvi Jaiswal from Indian cricket perspective, because I feel he is the next big thing India would see. So I would like to him to perform well. And obviously, from the SRH side, you have any batter you can pick, and you can say that they'll be performing well. But I think Abhishek Sharma is going to strike tomorrow, and I would like to see and root for Ishan Kishan, because he has had a rough phase in from Indian cricket and BCCI for last a year or so, and it has not been easy for him. I would wish him the best. He might be under consideration
Even
for Indian cricket again,
yes,
and in the El Clasico, obviously you can pick any names. I would. My heart is always with Rohit Sharma, so I want Rohit Sharma to start off the series as if he owns it, and I want him not to care about anyone in the world and just play like a Rohit Sharma would play in 2013 or 14 for that matter. So yeah, Rohit Sharma. Even though I'm a Chennai fan, I would always want Rohit Sharma to be that aggressive batter, which we know. No added responsibility, no captaincy, nothing to worry about. Just go about there and just demolish the bowlers as you do. I would wait for Rohit Sharma, and obviously CSK. Let's see how they go about it. I think Sam Curran is going to be a crucial player for them, I feel.
yes,
So let's see. We'll be back tomorrow at the same time after the match and review those 2 matches as well. So please do like, share, and subscribe our channel, and do comment us what you like and what you dislike about us. So thank you so much, and please join us later. Bye bye.